Hello, my fam. Cheers to you, darling, and me. Ooh, I am wild and out today, having some airborne with some ice cubes because I'm feeling a little under the weather. But this tastes so good, actually. Airborne with ice cubes is next level amazing. So much to catch you up on today. And a little teaser. I'm working on something, and I have been for a while now, really special, explosive, about somebody whom I would say 99% of you care about. So I'm almost done talking to people, and that exclusive I will be dropping here. Either tomorrow or Monday, I'm not sure yet, but be on the lookout for that. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and have notifications on. I'm gonna start off today by addressing something that Jaclyn Hill did this week. And she has been getting a lot of attention lately, negative attention. She's a YouTuber who has crossed over into the mainstream, unfortunately, for the backlash that she's received to the makeup line that she launched. Well, this week, Jaclyn deleted her social media. And not just stopped posting, she took down her Twitter and Instagram. Why, may you ask? She could have just kept it up and not posted for a while. There are some interesting theories. One theory floated around is that by deleting Twitter and Instagram temporarily, she won't lose followers. But I'm not buying that theory because her controversy began weeks ago now. I think it's a calculated move to keep her name out there. It's very Kardashian of her. Simple as that. And it's a way to actually gain followers, I think. Because when she comes back, there will be even more press. So the initial wave of press of where's Jaclyn Hill? And then when Jaclyn comes, she's not just gonna come back. It's gonna be strategic. It's almost like an artist, a musician, getting ready to launch something new. I will bet you that when she returns to social media, it will be with a very clear purpose, not just a random tweet or a random photo. And she can't be gone that long because according to Twitter rules, if you delete or deactivate your Twitter account for more than 30 days, somebody else could snatch it up. So let's see how long this social media hiatus breaks. She may actually even return right now by the time I'm filming this video. That would be my luck. All right, from Jaclyn Hill to somebody else making a lot of headlines, I've got to thank my mom for this. Yesterday, if you didn't see it, I uploaded on my Perez Hilton YouTube channel a video of CARDI B freaking the freak out when she was confronted by a journalist from El Gordo y la Flaca, a Spanish language, very popular TV show. She went to the spa in Washington Heights in New York. And I understand it's not pleasing when you don't control the situation. I get that, but TMZ does it all the time. That show does it all the time. And CARDI B has been famous for more than a year now. 2 solid years of hot heat fame. She's not green. She's not new to the party. She knows how the game works. She ended up saying she didn't want to chat. She went inside. The journalist then started asking her dad questions, and that's when she really blew up because CARDI said, you know, my dad doesn't want to be on camera and he doesn't have security when he walks around town and blah, blah, blah. All valid points. And she even mentioned that her daughter culture was with her and didn't want her daughter on camera. Cardi could have just simply ignored the journalist altogether and gone inside the spa and been on with her merry way. There's so many people that don't talk to TMZ when TMZ comes a knocking with their videographer. And then there are the people that call up TMZ themselves. Cardi is clearly not one of those people. As she said in her new song, Cardi don't need no press. It was a trap, and she fell into the trap. And by reacting the way that she did, she gave them not just a story, she gave them a better story than if she would have just said, I love you guys, I can't talk now, bye. She could have just said that, no story. Speaking of Cardi, she also is making some headlines because remember many, many moons ago now, she filed a trademark application for a grrr. And I reminded you all that many years ago, comedian and Broadway alum Laura Bell Bundy first popularized a grrr in popular media with her character Show Cantel Brown. And actually, Laura Bell filed to trademark a grrr before Cardi B did. Well, the results are back, and the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office has denied Cardi B's request. A grrr. They claim that it is a widely used, commonplace expression and did not fit the bill to deserve a trademark. Speaking of trademarks, Kim Kardashian has amended her trademark for kimono. Yes, Kim is trying to trademark the word kimono. I think specifically, though, kimono shapewear. When she initially filed it, she did want to make kimonos as well. After receiving all of this controversy for naming her new shapewear line kimono, she amended that application, and now it no longer includes amongst the many products she wants to sell with the kimono brand name. I think she is trying to trademark the name kimono as well, not just kimono shapewear, but there's so much controversy over this that even the mayor of Kyoto in Japan is asking Kim Kardashian to change the name. You cannot buy this kind of press. All of this controversy is amazing for business. All right, moving on to Kim's sister, Kylie. Everybody is freaking out at the possibility of Kylie being pregnant again. In fact, there's a little video that has gone viral from Khloe Kardashian's 35th birthday party where somebody is heard saying she's pregnant. People are speculating it's Kylie. I don't know. You don't see the person on camera, and I don't know. I listened to that clip many times. I wouldn't say for sure it's Kylie. It didn't even sound like her. It sounded like a random. And it could have just been a joke, like, oh, I'm pregnant from eating all this food, because there's a lot of food, a lot of sweets specifically. And if you missed it, I'll have a link down below so that you can see all the photos and videos from Khloe's 35th. It was very over the top. It looks like Kylie may have paid for it. Who paid for it? Maybe Khloe paid for it herself. There was even a bomb photo booth that was pink themed, and it seemed like a good time. All her besties were there, and Sophia Richie, and blah, 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 and the Kardashian Jenner daughters, Stormy and True, blah, 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 blah. You really have not lived life until you have Airborne with ice cubes. I cannot stop raving. Even though my ice cubes have melted, it is the best thing. Okay, speaking of Khloe Kardashian, yesterday I talked about Tristan wishing her a happy birthday. Well, according to People, quote, Khloe doesn't get why he posted it. And I'm talking about People magazine. Khloe should have watched my video yesterday. I have the answers to everything. Tristan posted that for public sympathy, for goodwill, to earn brownie points. And it didn't work. I don't think the public will ever be able to think of Tristan Thompson in a positive light. And if he cared about that, really, if he cared about what the public thought, since this controversy first broke, back when Khloe was first pregnant, he could have done things to change the public perception about him, like volunteer, donate money to charity, stand up and be a better person. But no, he didn't do any of that. In fact, he then went and did the same crappy behavior again. So Tristan Thompson, never gonna change. What we think about Tristan Thompson, never gonna change. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never get it. From Khloe Kardashian to some crazy Kourtney Kardashian news. Kourtney revealed her new diet and everything that she eats in a day. Kourtney is on a keto diet, and she reveals that when possible, she just tries to eat 3 meals a day. First of all, most nutritionists say that that's not healthy, that you should eat sensible sized and portioned 3 meals and then have sensible and healthy snacks. It's not rocket science. And be active. Walk, run, hike, get in the gym, take a class, do yoga at home. So many things you can do. But she's on keto. She has an avocado smoothie every day for breakfast. That's okay. I'm not mad at that. She has a very sensible lunch, salad with turkey. Okay, sensible, and egg whites and mixed greens. And for dinner, she has chicken or salmon with cauliflower rice or broccoli rice. Okay, but then her snacks, green tea. Green tea is not a snack. Another snack, bone broth. Bone broth is not a snack. Another snack, nuts. Okay, nuts are a snack, but nuts and I do not go hand in hand. We do not work well together. If I have nuts, it's like breaking the seal. It's like the gateway drug. I have nuts and I want to eat more nuts, and I want to eat more nuts. I can't do nuts, not for me. But it's working for Kourtney Kardashian, and she looks pretty dang good for 40. So good on you, Kourtney. Does Kourtney have a nickname? Khloe's Coco. Kim, what's Kourtney? Does Court, yeah, Court, duh. All right, enough with the Kard Jenners, but still talking about bodies and fitness. Dean McDermott has a new podcast, and I am on his podcast this coming week. It hasn't been released yet, but be on the lookout for that. He's gotten himself a publicist and been getting a lot of publicity for his podcast. Good on him. My podcast is better. It is. And no diss to him. I just was on it, and I know the show and the rapport with his co-host, and my rapport with my co-host and my show is 100 times better. If you don't listen, you really should. We are coming out now twice a week. 2 shows in 7 days. People are loving it. The Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker. Listen to the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on iTunes or directly at perezpodcast.com. Well, in this most recent episode of Tori Spelling's husband's podcast, he talks about how people were body shaming his son, his 12-year-old son, whom Tori and Dean share on social media. And he looks normal. I mean, every kid is different. I would say he doesn't look thin. He doesn't look fat either. He's average, maybe for America. I don't know. He is active and healthy. Dean explained the kid takes sports and everything, and I don't even know. And he's not the only one. There are other of their children that have experienced similar things. And at 12, though, it's really hard to shelter a 12-year-old from social media and from what people are saying. just hope this kid doesn't develop an eating disorder or something like that. Express yourselves in non-cruel ways. Hi. Say hi. Oh, where are you? Di Lola. Un besito. Un besito. Ay, no hagas eso. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. I mean, I regret when I would say awful things, specifically about the children of celebrity. It's my biggest regret in life. Thankfully, I snapped out of it, but I was still a grown man in my 20s, in my late 20s, and behaving stupidly. Let's move on. Speaking of body image issues, Britney Spears has been accused, not even accused, she did it. Britney has photoshopped the F out of herself on Instagram, which shouldn't be shocking. Every Kardashian Jenner photo you see is photoshopped to within an inch of its life. There's nothing real about them. It's almost expected that Instagram is going to be fake, except for my Instagram. I am the realest of the real on there. If I ever do anything, it's let me put the brightness up and make it brighter. But this one photo that Britney posted, it's so apparent. Look at the cabinets, the drawers behind her. She's obsessed with being thin and what people think about her. And I have a lot of thoughts. It's just sad. I'm trying to be mindful with what I say, and we all should. We all should. All right, more music-related news. Nicki Minaj, if you missed this yesterday, I posted it. She appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and just reminded us all, though we didn't need a reminder, why she is the greatest female MC of all time and one of the best rappers of all time, regardless of gender. And I've seen many rappers freestyle. Yeah, Eminem's good, okay? But in his heyday, when he was peaking, when he was peak Kanye was a better freestyler than Eminem. Yeah, I said it. I went there. I could safely say Nicki Minaj could go toe-to-toe with Kanye. It probably wouldn't be a fair fight now, but that video was just awesome. In some film news, the internet has been freaking out because Variety has reported that Melissa McCarthy is going to play Ursula in Disney's upcoming live-action Little Mermaid. Even Lizzo was upset about it. Melissa McCarthy's an internationally known, established star. You're still on the come up. And I love Lizzo, don't get me wrong, but come on, girl. I'm not really thrilled with that casting though. Because don't be mad at me, but let us all remember Emma, oh God, what's her last name? The Harry Potter girl, whatever. Emma, not Thompson, not Emma Stone. The other Emma in Beauty and the Beast, she's not the best singer. I would have preferred Emmy Rossum or somebody who could really sing in that role. And you know who I think would have been a better Ursula in The Little Mermaid? Lady Gaga. Imagine her ripping up that roll, tearing it to pieces, chewing it up and spitting it back out and making it her own. Gaga would have been phenomenal as Little Mermaid, as Ursula. Everything is okay, even though I'm not okay. I'm okay. This is actually a better week, but I don't feel good. But it's all good that I don't feel good. All right, my friend. Pamela Anderson continues to wage a very public war with her ex, the soccer player. This guy, she has gone into specific details about him, a deal, and claiming that he was so abusive towards her that she needed to be hospitalized. I'll have the link down below so that you could read more about that story, but I don't want to go into it too much. In similar unfortunate news, or fortunate, maybe, let's look at it positively. The years-long feud between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard continues, and it will continue into 2020, but their defamation case is going to trial. A judge set a trial date of February 2020. And I have no idea why, but it's going to trial in Virginia. The trial is expected, the judge estimates, will take 12 days, and it will be a media firestorm unless one of the two parties or both parties settle before then, which they probably won't. There's too much at stake, and it's been so many years now. And I think we deserve a jury to decide and tell us what really went down. All right, sending all of the light to Steven Adler. The Guns N' Roses drummer was hospitalized after attempting to take his own life. Also, Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child reveals how serious her depression has been and was as recently as late last year when she called off her engagement. She said that she did not think she would be alive today. I think it's more than prudent for everybody to retire anything negative they've said about Michelle Williams. To take, even there's a website, poormichelle.com. That site should be taken down, right? I think so. Sad. But sending her all of the light as well. And on to less heady and serious news. Lori Loughlin, an update there. She is now second guessing her not guilty plea, especially after she keeps seeing everybody else get reduced sentence that has pleaded guilty and is cooperating. And also, she's sadsies that even more friends continue to drop her like a ton of bricks. But she's still with her husband. Tough times, tough times, tough times. Congratulations. Let's just end things with a couple of positive stories. Congratulations to the iconic, the legendary music producer David Foster. He just got married for the 5th time. That's very J-Lo of him. He said, "I do" this time to Katharine McPhee, the American Idol alum and actress, who is half his age. He's 69 years old. She's 35, and you best believe they got a prenup. In other positive news, let's end things with this. 2 more things. I forgot there was one last bit of news. Well, actually, let me flip the order around because it makes more sense to talk about this next. Amongst the many things that David Foster has done in his career, he did the legendary Bodyguard soundtrack. He executive produced that and produced that. And worked closely throughout her career with Whitney Houston. A new Whitney Houston song is out. It's a collaboration with Kygo, Whitney's version of Higher Love, which I don't even know if it was ever released previously. Maybe it was, but you know, it's like a hidden gem in the Whitney catalog if it was released before. You know, back in the day, I bought Whitney's Greatest Hits and that was not on there. So this just feels like such a gift. It's so good. If you have not heard it yet, check it out. Kygo and Whitney Houston, Higher Love. And finally, congratulations to Shay Mitchell and her boyfriend. The YouTuber and actress has revealed that she is expecting. After previously going public with a miscarriage, she is pregnant and very pregnant, 6 months along. She says that she wanted to wait until she couldn't hide it anymore and announced her pregnancy by also announcing a new YouTube Originals show chronicling and documenting her pregnancy journey. So congratulations to her. I can't be chronicling or documenting any pregnancy journey because having a fourth child would be very stupid. Too much of a stress and financial burden. But maybe in the future, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'm thrilled and happy that I've cut back spending drastically so that in the future, a couple years into maybe a TV show, not the first year, I'd have to make sure it was around for a while, or just some other thing. Like if Booker and I got a radio show, a 5-day-a-week radio show, or the podcast went to 5 days a week because we were making that much money, then anything is possible. Anything is possible. Give me a higher love. I'm going to finish this. So good. And I'm going to send blessings your way. Money, health, love, and more money. And just appreciation from the bottom of my heart for everything you do for me, all of you. I did not forget. Oh my God, but I almost forgot. Saving it for last. I need to give shout outs to 2 special members of my fam today. Livy Liv and Fiona Judd Cooper. I love you, Livy Liv. I love you, Fiona Judd Cooper. You give me that higher love. Oh, I hope you guys see this message. Livy Liv, you rule. I am Perez Hilton, and Livy Liv is a superstar. My name is Perez Hilton, and ladies and gentlemen, Fiona Judd Cooper is the bomb. And so are you for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to my newsletter, PerezNewsletter.com. Get a cameo from me at cameo.com/Perez Hilton. I make personalized video messages for anybody. Follow me on Instagram, The Perez Hilton, and the website. Follow us everywhere else. Turn on your notifications. Leave a comment. Follow, subscribe, share, more. Silky as a Milky Way. I love ya. Bye.